My name's Rosie, I'm the Financial Director at JCS Fish. We are a family business. We specialise in the primary processing of salmon and trout. JCS has been going since 2000, originally owned by my husband's parents. We initially invited 5 BPs to quote for the transition moving from Sage to Business Central. Jack, our commercial director, did a lot of research over a couple of years before ultimately landing on QI. So we found QI through a forum where our commercial director Jack was asking for specialists in Sage migration, and QI came across as the most knowledgeable. They didn't have any qualms with transacting a lot of historical data, which is what we wanted really, to move from Sage to Business Central, to have that data integrity. So during the quoting process, QI were very transparent. They were very clear on what was included in the scope, which is really helpful for when you're trying to understand the project. So where we might not have an idea of the kind of finer details, QI said whether we did or didn't need to include that. They were also very realistic with their implementation kind of consultancy hours, where a lot of other companies loaded that section up, so it kind of puts you off, whereas coming in with a realistic expectation helps you kind of have more manageable expectations of the project. QI are also a family business, and they were very flexible with their method of working. So we're very flexible with our customers, and we often want some tailored bits and bobs. So they flexed what they were offering us to suit us, which was really useful. So the QI team understood our kind of goal, our objective of the thing of moving all the transaction level data from Sage into Business Central, so that we were able to provide consistent reporting and analysis, historic as well as going forwards. Again, like I said, they listened to our requirements and came up with a solution that fitted those. So the project planning was really easy. Initially QI came to site to kind of talk through our project plan a bit more. It was a good chance to meet them and kind of think about things that you might not think over email. Initially we were all a bit nervous of moving from Sage to Business Central. The company having been on Sage since 2000, myself having worked in industry and practice for the last 10 years. After that, we had scheduled training sessions in which there was a bit of an overall demonstration and then targeted workshops with some really handy notes prepared by Lottie. It was really hands-on training session. We actually held them over Teams, which meant that people that couldn't make the sessions, we recorded them and they were able to re-watch them or look at specific areas that they were maybe struggling with after the fact, which was really, really helpful. Then during Go Live, QI were on hand for the full day. So we pressed the button, we'd done all the conversion over the weekend, and we went live on Monday morning, which obviously was a bit nerve-wracking, but they were there for us. We just went on the call and they were there to answer any questions or help with anything that was potentially throwing up some queries. So it was really good. But initially our original Go Live was moved back, but that was due to my own personal reasons. Everything else was delivered on time and actually came in below budget, which was obviously a big win for us. So QI helped us implement the Continia suite. It was something that was really important to the project, with the invoice recognition and capture, so that we could see old invoices and everything like that. With the addition of implementing the Continia expense management, which will help our credit card users to basically submit their own expenses, photograph receipts at the time, and that will save a whole bunch of administration time, which will be really good. I would definitely recommend QI as a business partner to implement anything with regards to Business Central. In fact, This was just an initial phase of the overall project, so we are working with QI to continue to develop our kind of Business Central integration. As we know, the technology is developing really quickly, so our move to Business Central is really important to stay on top of trends. QI will keep us updated with any significant changes within Business Central, and they often send out some support information regarding that.